I always used to enjoy reading, but to be perfectly honest, I never used to read the way I should have read. Like, beside being the best way to stop time and unwind, reading helps us increase knowledge, focus, and worldview as an individual. For me, I use as a business owner the term. And it also gives you an interesting topic to talk about while you're networking. So, reading is very beneficial in your personal as well as professional life. Like, that's not might be the concern, the main problem, the main concern. But the point is how you can find more time to read. And I find them by following these 9 steps. So hello everyone, Pranav here. Welcome back to my channel Mera. Namaste आप सभी को. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing fantastic as always. So today I'm going to share with you 9 things which helps me to read more effectively and find more time to read. And watch the whole video because the thing which I'm going to share with you, I'm sure no one would have shared with you till date. So without wasting any time, let's get started with the video. The first one in the list is don't make lofty goals or don't set a towering reading goal. Like if you're not a voracious reader, then it is high likely that you might not be able to attain your lofty goals which you might set. The goals which might not be able for you to achieve right now. So set a goal which is achievable right now for you. For example, like setting a goal of 20 pages a day or one book a month. And even if you are breezing through one book a month, jump to two. Like what will happen is if you have easy attainable goal for your reading stuff, then what will happen is your reading will be less stressful and you will enjoy reading. And once it is less stressful, you will be able to concentrate more and focus on the data very precisely. And most importantly, you can really read fast. So don't make towering reading goals. Second one in the list is quit early. So what does I mean with this? Like I'm sure being a beginner or anywhere if you are a regular reader, you might have faced this thing. Like why am I reading this book? Is it relatable? Let me know in the comment section. Like even I face this till date. 5 years, still I face this thing that why am I reading this book right now? So whenever you have this feeling, it can be like in the beginning of reading a book or halfway through or even almost when you're going to end the book. There is a possibility you might have a feeling. Stop immediately and start reading another book which you feel might interest you or your favorite genre. What will happen is your reading ability and your reading concentration, your urge to read will not fade away, and you will have a very stress free read. So quit whenever you feel or ask this question, why am I reading this? Whenever you ask this question, quit reading that book, shift to a new one. Third one in the list is read the book which you really enjoy. This piggybacks from the previous thing which I shared quite early. So it's really important if you're a beginner to read books which you really enjoy. It can be a comic book, it can be a fiction, non-fiction, biography, science fiction, or it can be a tragedy, any kind of genre. Just read what makes you happy, what will keep you hooked on that book. If you do that, then you will start enjoying reading. If you're a beginner, of course. And if you're doing something amazing and you're a regular reader already, once one book a month or two book a month, then start exploring new stuff. Read what you're reading, and apart from that, has like spend 5, 10 minutes or 15 minutes on a book which you don't really enjoy reading. What will happen is you will gradually build on those books as well, those genres as well. So yeah, read book which actually makes you happy. The fourth one in the list is borrow reading time. from doing something less important. I know it's tough for many people who are, especially who do job, who have their own traditional business. It's hard for them to find time to read. They travel a lot. They spend most of the time in their office or a cabin. So, but there is always a time in a day where you're doing something less important which can be done later as well. So, use that time to read and develop the skill of reading, because reading is a very powerful tool to keep yourself updated and have some new things to talk about. It's just amazing. So, read when you're not doing something important. That will definitely give you an upper hand on other people. The fifth one in the list is, this is also a piggyback from the last point. Use technology to your advantage. I know paperback can be a problem for many people, especially for job people, but we all use phone. We all have a computer or a laptop. So why not use them as a tool to read? Because there are a lot of resources available online where you can download these stuffs for free and start reading. Be it article, be it comic, be it fiction, non-fiction. So use all these things to your advantage, which will add so much value in your life, which will help you grow. The self-development journey will be amazing alongside your professional journey. The sixth one in the list is commit yourself for reading while traveling or before bed. So think of this for a moment. While you're waiting for your flight on the airport or while you're on the air, you have so much of time, like enough time to complete the short book. Think about it for a second. You can add so much value while traveling as well. And before bed, the advantage is humongous. If you read something good before you go to sleep, it affects your subconscious mind and it goes directly to your brain, which in turn triggers those specific area of your life which you want changes in, because our subconscious mind plays a vital role in what you are doing right now and what we want to do. So think about it for a moment. Practice this. Have this habit of reading while traveling or before bed. The seventh one in the list, and I feel this one is the most important one, because if you do this, it will help you not only retain what you have read, but also get a new viewpoint while discussing about it. So the seventh one is share what you read. This will enable you to trigger and think deep about what you have read. And if you're sharing them with anybody, you're not only sharing the knowledge but also reaffirming, revising on your mind as well. It's for you. If you can explain it to anybody, which means you have read and understood it right. So share what you read. This is what I do on my channel. Whatever I read, I just post on my YouTube channel as a review so that I can be more confident. It's a reiteration for me as well. Yes, I've read this one and how this can help you guys. So share, always share. The eighth one is have your book on standby. What does this mean? Like, since you're reading one book, make sure that you have another book on standby so that when you complete the current book, you grab yourself that book and start reading it. That will ensure you're not wasting enough time to buy or wait for Amazon to deliver at your doorstep. So have a book on standby always. Join a book club. This is the final thing which I want to share with you. Like, joining a book club will motivate you to do more, will motivate you to read more. Even if you don't feel like reading sometimes, this will ensure that you are on the right track and reading every single day. No matter, even if you're reading 5 pages a day. So join a book club. Surround yourself with people who read, because your tribe is your vibe. The people you hang around with makes a huge difference in the way you think, the way you do things. So join a book club. So this is pretty much of the video, guys. I hope I was able to add value, and these things are something which is very profound and powerful, I believe, because these things are very minute things, but it plays a vital role. Just think for a second, how much do you implement these things? It's a very simple thing, which like you need to focus on, and then bam, you are already an avid reader then in few years time. So thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. If you feel I was able to add value, then do like this video, share it with your friends and family, and do let me in the comment section where you guys are tuning in from, and also your favorite part of this video. And I'll come back next week again with an amazing video. And also I'm planning something, so I'm on the verge of completing that plan. So I'll share that with all of you very soon. So I'll see you next week again. Till then, मेरा नमस्ते आप सभी को.